800 values for New Year human being, self-improving and self-refining. 428. The more self-cultivation you conduct, the more flexible, sensitive, and efficient you should be. You should be quick in response to anything. Your cultivation should not render you more and more rigid, numb, and retarded. 429. Enlightenment is a great learning of life and life. Enlightenment relies on spiritual perception. Enlightenment requires that we should be practical and realistic, that we stick to scientific approach and remain logical. Enlightenment requires us to ponder deeply. Enlightenment requires us to understand 20 parallel worlds and 36-dimensional space. Enlightenment requires us to understand the implications of time and space. Enlightenment requires us to understand the origin of the universe, life, and mankind. Enlightenment involves the understanding of man's position in the universe and the purpose, value, and significance of life. Enlightenment involves the understanding of the meaning of life and the scientific theory of reincarnation. 430. The lifespan of a person might be curtailed if he is too concentrated on his worldly thought, forgetting about food and sleep, and seeking quick success and instant benefit. If he is too fervid in sentiment and moody in temper, on the contrary, he can prolong his life and transcend over time if he can calm his mind, stop his desire, manage his mind, have a mind of integrity, keep an open mind, have a sedated mind, maintain a pure mind, and do what you want to do so that you have a peaceful mind. Take an indifferent attitude to fame and gain, and live an extraordinary life with a calm mind. 431. The purpose of self-improvement and self-refining is to get away from the abyss of misery and reach the other shore, namely to break away from the fetters of the realm of necessity and reach the realm of freedom. To be more specific, the purpose is to walk out of the human world and proceed toward paradise. 432. Self-improving involves your effort on every action and word. Self-refining requires your energy on every idea and thought. As long as you persevere and accumulate your effort, you will come to success naturally when all the required efforts are made. To attain the spiritual state of an celestial being, you cannot rely on any shortcut and any secret skills. All you have to do is spend all your effort and energy on each of your words, actions, ideas, and thoughts. (433) Say what is related to you. Do your own work. Cultivate yourself. Follow your own path. Do not attempt to manage and guide others. Do not concern yourself with others' affairs, and do not mind others' businesses. 434. The companion for self-improvement and self-refining is that I would rather others owe me the debt than I owe them the debt, and that I do not contrive to obtain any small advantages, and that I should expend more and harvest less. In this way, we can not only repay the debt but also accumulate wealth in heaven. 435. The places closer to you actually involve a longer journey. Simplest tone requires the touch fist training. 436. The preliminary self-improvement and self-refining is comparable to the spinning of cocoons, the intermediate to the conception of new life in the cocoon, and advanced to the breaking of the cocoon and ascending to heaven and becoming a celestial being. 437. The 8 cultivations and refining of mind. Calm your mind, stop your desire, manage your mind, have a mind of integrity, keep an open mind, have a sedated mind, maintain a pure mind, and do what you want to do so that you have a peaceful mind. 438. The best way of self-refining. Increase your understanding, transform your thinking, perfect your consciousness, and sublime the non-material structure of life. The best way of self-improving. Participating in the activities to initiate the age of lifechanyuan for mankind. 439. Of all the ways of self-improvement and self-refining, the self-improvement and self-refining of love is the cool contact of the sublimation of the life quality in the most direct way. 440. The advanced self-improvement and self-refining and health preservation shall mainly begin with music, realization, and thought. 141. The symbol of perfect non-material structure of life. 1. The complete exhibition of nature character and the complete lack of shameful feeling in action and words. 2. All grasses and trees are friends and do not cause harm to insects and birds. 3. Innocence, simplicity, and childlike purity, and are good at games and entertainment. 4. Have no worries whenever in the world, and all people come into contact with and the love of friends and relatives. 4. Have no worries wherever in the world, and all people come into contact with and love of friends and relatives. 5. Own nothing and occupy nothing, and have no jealousy and do not compare with others. 6. Be healthy, positive, and optimistic, without the slightest passive and pessimistic feelings. 7. Be an ordinary person and do not parade ability, and do not have any resentment or sense of superiority. 8. Do whatever you desire to do, but do not go against the rules, and be carefree, but do not have any temper. Whoever has reached above 8 standards in his self-improvement and self-refining has achieved the first level of the spiritual state of a celestial being, and has been ranked among the celestial beings. On this basis, he can proceed to achieve the second level of the spiritual state of land celestial being, which guarantees him to live in the 10,000-year world, and the third level of the spiritual state of a super celestial being, which guarantees him to live in the celestial island continent.